Today's horoscope, Aries March 4th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury enters your sign today, giving you a stronger voice. You're also more curious, talkative, and on the move during this cycle. Because Mercury will turn retrograde on the 15th, it will visit your sign for longer than usual. It's also visiting in two parts, from today until March 29th and, later, from April 16th to May 10th. In some ways, you can feel reawakened on a mental level, wanting to start fresh and thinking innovatively. You can be pretty observant now, sometimes nervous, and more willing to discuss your plans. You are inclined to make executive decisions during these periods. Work or projects might fall into your lap. Today, you're well positioned to build trust and rapport. The cosmos are calling with radiant news as a carryover from yesterday. Our mighty sun, our glorious luminary, is bringing his light to the heavens and is linking in a square with our great benefic, Jupiter, the planet of miracles. This energy will promise showers of fortune, favor, and bliss raining upon your personal and romantic life. Don't let this energy go to waste. If committed, make big plans that excite the two of you that you want to tackle one day. If single, set up a meeting with someone unique and eccentric who could open your mind. However, remember to keep a hint of practicality still so you don't spin off into the clouds. Speak up. It is time to say what you want to say as Mercury enters your sign. You could have been notably quieter than usual over the past few weeks. Maybe you were unsure of how coworkers would receive your feedback, or you could have felt insecure about your opinions. Luckily, the fiery cosmic messenger will help you regain your confidence. You may not be as hesitant to state your views, share your feedback, and pitch your ideas in your workspace. Take pride in what you can address while Mercury is on your side. Suspending judgment allows you to see more of the truth. Suspending judgment of the self allows you particularly to see your inner truth. Today's astral configuration is wonderful for personal inquiry. Are you doing things for yourself that aid your sense of well-being, or things that detract from it? What kind of behavior do you see in your friends that you admire and would like to follow? You have the freedom to choose your own health practices. Living for the moment may be the tone of this day for you. This will undoubtedly be the result of the essence that is in the air. Take care along the way, as this essence may see you taking greater risks, and not considering the repercussions of your actions. Whatever you do, don't rush into anything. Give thought and consideration to all activities and endeavors that come your way to be on the safe side. You'll be glad you did. Just as Venus is settling into her first full day in retrograde motion in Aries and just before the moon is about to leave, Mercury returns. With your birthday month and new solar still several weeks away, just as Venus' early return has forced her to turn retrograde in order to wait, Mercury will do the same. While this is a chance to put heart and head in the game and on the same page weeks before the sun returns, this is also buying you time. As Mercury looks to the future, Venus is taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down memory lane. It is just as Venus, the planet of love, is settling into her first full day in retrograde motion in Aries that she is joined by Mercury. While Venus starts taking your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane, Mercury has returned to what, as the planet of communication, he does best. With Jupiter back in direct motion in your communication sector, this is doubling the communication support. Daily Planetary Overview. As Mercury enters Aries, the pace of conversations is about to accelerate, bringing a sense of urgency and directness to your interactions. This fiery cosmic messenger does not have time for delays, and you might find yourself feeling more impatient than usual, particularly when trying to learn something new or understand someone else's perspective. If you catch yourself rushing through discussions or struggling to process new information, take a deep breath and slow down. There is no need to force quick decisions or immediate responses. True understanding takes time, and by allowing yourself the space to absorb ideas at a steady pace, you ensure that nothing important gets overlooked. The concept of beauty might take on heightened importance, And if you find yourself focusing on appearances more than usual, be mindful of how much weight you give to outward impressions. While self-care and personal presentation are valuable, they should never define your worth or the worth of others. If you have been neglecting your physical well-being, now is a great time to reassess your habits. Consider creating a nutrition plan or committing to a new exercise routine that supports both your body and mind. Small, consistent efforts in self-care can make a lasting impact on your confidence and energy levels. If you feel misunderstood by those around you, resist the urge to react aggressively. Instead, approach the situation with patience and composure. Despite your strong sense of commitment, tension may arise in certain interactions. If conversations feel strained, it might be best to step back and revisit them when emotions have settled. Exercise can be an excellent way to release any pent-up frustration, providing you with a sense of clarity and renewal before addressing any lingering conflicts. Your personal energy is strong, and with the right focus, you can accomplish a great deal with minimal effort. Take advantage of this productive phase by surrounding yourself with those who uplift and inspire you. In relationships, your genuine warmth and authenticity will naturally draw people toward you. If you are single, this is a wonderful time to meet new people, as your confidence and sincerity will make a lasting impression. However, if you find your emotions difficult to control, be mindful of how they surface in interactions. Acting impulsively, particularly in moments of frustration, could strain important connections. Strive for balance and seek to understand the emotions of those around you. In the right frame of mind, you have the potential to experience deep, meaningful connections that reinforce your sense of belonging and appreciation. Gratitude plays a key role in maintaining harmony in your relationships. The understanding and support you receive from friends, family, and colleagues should not be taken for granted. Make a conscious effort to reciprocate their kindness and generosity. A simple gesture of appreciation can go a long way in strengthening bonds and fostering mutual respect. Financially, this period presents promising opportunities, particularly when it comes to settling outstanding matters or making long-term investments. While it is always wise to exercise caution with money, your instincts for financial decision-making are especially sharp right now. If you are considering a significant purchase, such as a car or a home, trust yourself to make well-informed choices. Seek advice from trusted sources, but ultimately, rely on your own judgment to guide you toward financial stability and success. As you navigate this dynamic time, remember that growth comes from both action and reflection. Take moments to pause and check in with yourself. What areas of your life feel most aligned, and where do you need to adjust? By balancing determination with mindfulness, you will make the most of this energetic shift and move forward with confidence and clarity.